Diana Johnson MP. Let's start at the beginning. Did you have a happy childhood?
I had a very happy childhood. My family weren't political at all, so politics didn't feature in my childhood. My mum and dad voted, but that was about it. But I had a great time. I had two older brothers. I was well loved. My dad was an electrician, my mum was a housewife. I had a great childhood looking back. Sadly, my mother died when I was 16, so my teenage years were a bit difficult, but on the whole, yeah, I had a great loving family and I was really lucky.
Your mum died when you were 16?
Yeah, she had cancer. And it was really tough, actually, Gloria. I still get upset now, and I'm 55 now, but it was really tough losing my mum when I was 16. And, at that time, there wasn't a hospice locally, so she died in the local hospital. And, yeah, it was tough. It was really tough. But my family, really supported me and, my two big brothers and my dad. But it was tough. And I think any young person who loses a parent, it's that starkness, isn't it, about mortality. And when you're in your teens, it's particularly hard to lose a mum, as it is at any age, of course.
Did you have counselling?
No. I mean, this was back in 1983, and I was doing my A-levels, and I had a really kind of rough time. I didn't do very well in my mocks. I remember that. I did really badly in my mocks, and I'd wanted to go to university. I wanted to become a lawyer, and it was a bit of a struggle, actually. But then when I did my exams in the summer of 84, it was fine, actually. I passed, I got my grades, I was okay. But it was a bit of a difficult time, and I think something like that stays with you throughout your life. And what's interesting, I always think, is you see a lot of politicians, actually, who've lost parents either as a child or a teenager. And I think there is something in that it kind of makes you think very long and hard about your life and what you want to achieve and what you want to do with it, perhaps much sooner than perhaps people whose parents are with them until much later in their lives.